What I want to show you now is a really efficient workflow that you might use for a post-match analysis integrated with Sportscode. So here I have data tables set up with pre-built analysis that I want to conduct. So once a game is finished, I want to actually create timelines for each one of the games so I can add further levels of detail through Sportscode code windows. How would I do this in Insight? On the top right, you'll see an S. If you click on that, you can export a current dashboard to Sportscode or Studio. In this example, I want to create a timeline of every single one of the games individually so I can add more levels of subjective coding. By clicking timeline, I can send that content to Sportscode, and Sportscode will create the timelines I want for each one of the games. This is a really efficient workflow to prevent you having to spend hours and hours and hours coding different games. Here, you can see all the coding done for me automatically for each one of the games. I can then add my own subjective data through labels mode in code windows. So no more coding multiple games in specific areas. Insight can do this for you to automate that workflow. Once you've done that, you can save this as a package, and you can then share this with a coach or support staff, depending who uses Sportscode. In some cases, within the dashboards, you might want to add specific video elements or events to a playlist. You can do this in two different ways. Within Insight, we also have a pre-made playlist editor where you can actually create your own playlist. So if you want to stay in Insight for a period of time, you can create your own playlist. Here, you can edit the rows and edit the names. So you can have the rows coming through as you have set. And also here, you can edit the video and trim depending on the need of the video. This is an area where you can start preloading, ready to export to Sportscode. You can move the clips around, you can change the color, and again, you can edit the video. And then once you're ready, you can send to Sportscode. Or in each one of the widgets, you have an S. Here, you can select specific clips, you can select an organizer, and you can create to a new organizer. So if I put high performance workflows, I can save this and I can send the content directly to Sportscode. Here, you'll have access to the video of the clips that you've just selected. In addition to this, if you wanted to add any other elements, whether it's a visualization to Sportscode, this can be done efficiently. Within Insight, you'll notice that there's an icon on the field widgets. Here, you can drag and drop visualizations directly into Sportscode. This is an efficient way if you're producing any evidence to a coach or players on how they performed. So you can have the visualization and the video connected in a Sportscode playlist.